Hey guys, Master J 2001 here today, and I've got another Halo 5 speculation video. So I'm sorry guys, I haven't been uploading speculation lately. I know there's been about 3-4 trailers that I haven't speculated on, but what I was planning to do, waiting for a bunch of trailers and whatnot to come out so I could do a big roundup speculation video, just so I could get all the details in one and any extra information. So yeah, here we go guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, so to get us started, if you look up in the top right corner, it says that Locke's holding a battle rifle, except for the fact in the next scene he throws down a DMR. So this is interesting. I'm not sure whether it was just a filming glitch or whatever, but I just thought that was a little bit interesting to bring up there. Or this could be some sort of saying. I highly doubt it. It could be saying it doesn't look like what it seems. Just saying, like, you see something further on in the campaign, it looks like Cortana, and then, like, you're fooled by it. I doubt it, but, you know, it's just interesting to think about. Now, moving on, you have Chief's trailer, and he's talking to himself. And here's what he says.
This. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you were looking for? Was everything you've compromised, everything you've done, worth it? Was it?
Now, to be honest, I don't actually think he's talking to Locke, or about Locke. I think he's talking to himself. I think Chief has done something to cause this destruction in the city. And I think I know how to explain the destruction.
Stand by to adjust trajectory. On my mark. What did he just say? Mark. We're way off course. We're heading exactly where I need to go. But we're gonna miss the carrier. Radiation! Covenant just set off a nuke? No. The carrier's going to jump. It's a subspace rupture. You need this. EMP. Losing power. They pop your chutes. We're going in hard.
Now, I don't fully think the Chief was the cause for Newman Bossa being destroyed. Now, he could have stopped it, but the Scarab got in the way, and the Scarab battle took a little bit longer, and blah blah blah. But this is where I think this Ruined City is. I think this is Newman Bossa, and this would be really cool. Like, really cool. Now, the reason I think it's Newman Bossa is Spartan Strikers came out, right? And the first section of the game is a simulation based on Boss, so I think they're leading to something. So yeah, this could be a possibility about it. So there's a really cool thing that I wanted to bring up. So it was posted on Instagram by the official Halo Club, and here's what it reads. So this is not meant to be taken literally, guys. The statue represents what they think of it. So Locke sees the statue as being perfect, but Chief sees himself as being broken and out of place. So this is really interesting because when you actually see it from Chief's perspective, on the back of his helmet there's a massive hole, and on Locke's perspective, yeah, he's all intact. And this is really interesting because it's making you look at it from like a different perspective. So maybe Locke sees Chief as something more than just his prey or whatever. Maybe he's looking for him for some other reason, but who knows. Guys, I just really like this idea. Make sure to go give the official Halo Club a follow on Instagram. They've got some really cool stuff, and yeah. Okay, so after we saw those two trailers, we saw this, and this trailer was mad. Like, seeing Locke do this was just exceptional. Like, smashing through the roof of the building, just going absolutely berserk. It was really cool. Now, will there be a destructible environment? I don't know, but it doesn't really seem Halo-ish. And like, they have changed a lot about Halo, but I don't think they're going to change this. This seems to be going more towards like Battlefield. So I don't think 343 Industries are going to have a destructible environment. I just think they did this to make the game look cool, but then again, I could be wrong. They could be a destructible environment, and you know, I don't have an issue with it. It looks cool. Now, something I found interesting, in Hunt the Truth, I can't remember who, but somebody said that Chief was always really eager about the training, and he wouldn't wait for the dropship to land. He'd always jump out, and Locke does this at the beginning of the trailer. It just seemed kind of interesting to the fact that they had that type of similarity. Now, in this scene, Locke scans the area, and there's a couple of elites and jackals there, and it says he has 14 grenades. This doesn't make any sense. Why would 343 Industries give us 14 grenades? It would make weapons completely pointless. You just spam grenades everywhere. So I don't think Locke is holding 14 grenades. You see Locke scan the area, right? All these grenades drop on the ground. I think this scan ability makes enemies drop grenades and then makes the ground pound a lot more like powerful and like a bigger radius. Okay, so now this is the latest trailer for Halo 5 Guardians. Now this is really interesting because you see Blue Team and whatever Locke wants to call his team. And I just wanted to speculate on this because it's really interesting. Okay, so Locke's team. It's made up of Locke, Buck on the back right with the assault rifle and the ODST helmet. Mesa to Locke's left. Yeah, it's a little bit cliched that she's wearing pink, but it works if you've seen Halo Nightfall. And then on the very far left, I think it's June. Look at that helmet. I've heard Green Skull say that it's Romeo, but I disagree. I think that's June. I mean, look at the resemblance. Like, we've never seen somebody before with such a distinct looking helmet. Like, small visor and like that type of helmet design. I can't even describe it, but I think this would be June. It would make sense, kind of, but yeah, you know, it's all speculation and theory at the moment, but I reckon this would be really cool to see the only surviving Spartan from Reach return in Halo 5. Now here we got Chief's team, better known as Blue Team, and you'd know Blue Team from Halo Legends. So you got Chief, Kelly, Linda, and Fred, and it is looking awesome. And there's one interesting thing though, Fred's DMR doesn't have a scope on it. But this isn't the only weapon to be missing a scope. Locke's battle rifle is missing a scope as well. Now, this could mean that we could take attachments off weapons, so scopes. So you could have Iron Sight DMR, Iron Sight battle rifle, and for those of you who want to do it, Iron Sight sniper rifle. I don't see the point in it. But hey, it's pretty cool. They probably won't include it for online because 343 are trying to go for more of a skilled approach to online. So it might be available to campaign, and this would be pretty cool to see, especially with the smart scope and whatnot. So this brings me to my next thing. In the middle of this picture, we have the Forerunner bird, the Guardian, whatever you want to call it. Frank O'Connor did say it's not a War Sphinx, but I was a bit confused when I looked at this. It looks different. Yes, the wings look different, but I looked at it a bit closer, and it's actually the back of the Guardian bird thing. The only thing, like I said, its wings are different. I'm not sure whether it's different when it's in some sort of like attack mode or defense mode or something like that. Like, it's a possibility, but I'm not going to go too far into depth about it because I don't really know too much about this thing, nor does anybody else really. But yeah, that's just a cool little theory I thought about. Now, we might be getting some classical Halo songs remastered in this. Listen to the trailer and you'll hear a classical Halo 1 song. So guys, this would be really cool if they decide to remaster some of the old Halo songs, because to be honest, I just love hearing those. Like, my favorite is like One Final Effort from Halo 3, the Mjolnir mix from Halo 2, and I could keep going on, but guys, the original songs from Halo, like them, you remember them from certain scenes in the game or something. Like, I didn't have an issue with Halo 4's, but you know, it kind of took away. They didn't have the orchestra and the guys singing and whatnot. Like, that was Halo, and it'd be really cool to see them return that type of stuff, but also have like their own influence on it, and their own like new songs for Halo 5 and whatnot. But I'd really like to see some of the old songs return. Okay, so moving on to some even more recent stuff. We were released with Hunt the Signal. Now, I think Hunt the Signal, it's going to be about Benjamin, obviously, because he's left Hunt the Truth, because he did a broadcast on Waypoint, and he got discovered out. And yeah, so make sure to go check out Hunt the Truth, to go check out those episodes. They're really cool, really interesting. But moving on to Hunt the Signal. Now, there was this image, and it has a faint Oni symbol in the background. What interested me was the binary code down in the bottom left corner. Now, I thought it'd be interesting if I could try and decrypt it. and I did, and it gave me a website link. I'll show you here. So yeah, this was really cool. The fact that this binary code actually said something. Like, they could have just randomly put ones and zeros all over the bottom. Nobody would have known the difference, really. But I found that bizarre, the fact that that actually worked. That was like, when I found it, it was really cool. Sucks that the website doesn't work, but, you know, I'm just going to keep my mind on it, because if something pops up on there, I'll make sure I'll do a video on it, do a big wrap-up of it, and all that. And so, yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment for more awesome Halo content. See you next time.